The conversation around Jake Paul's transformation has taken the boxing world by surprise, not because of any new controversy or outlandish declaration, but because of the undeniable physical and mental evolution he now carries into the biggest challenge of his life. Observers who once dismissed him as an influencer with gloves are now struggling to reconcile the sharp, explosive frame he has built with the calm, disciplined tone he promotes in interviews. The change is visible in every photograph, in every clip from training camp, in every sparring report leaking from Puerto Rico. He looks tighter, stronger, more defined, almost as if his entire body has hardened itself for war. It is the physique of a man who understands that this time, the stakes are not just pride and pay-per-view. This time he steps toward a giant. Analysts like Tony Jeffries have begun to dissect what might give Jake even a small chance in this improbable matchup. He points first to momentum. While Anthony Joshua has endured long periods of inactivity, Jake has been fighting, training, competing, and evolving relentlessly. 6 fights in 2 years. Camps stacked back-to-back. Constant sparring, constant movement, the rhythm of a fighter who never steps outside the grind. It is the type of consistency that sharpens timing, refines instincts, and builds confidence in places where fear usually hides. Joshua, meanwhile, has felt the weight of years, injuries, layoffs, and the subtle erosion of the timing that once made him the most dangerous heavyweight alive. A younger man like Jake, fresher in body even if less experienced in the brutal education of heavyweight boxing, carries a small but real advantage in energy and renewal. But none of that erases the physical disparity. 6'1" against 6'6". 200 pounds against 252. It is a difference that would normally end the conversation before it begins. Joshua's reach, mass, and natural power place him in a completely different species of fighter. Jake Paul has never faced anyone remotely like the man who once conquered the heavyweight division with a kind of poetic violence, stacking knockout after knockout until he stood atop the sport as Olympic gold medalist, unified world champion, and generational puncher. Comparing Jake's loss to Tommy Fury with the mountain that is Anthony Joshua is like comparing a streetlight to a lighthouse. The difference is not small, it is overwhelming. Still, training footage reveals something unusual. Jake has brought in heavyweights from around the world, men who tower over him, men with real power, real pedigree, real danger in their hands. Jared Anderson, Frank Sanchez, Lawrence Oakley. Fighters who, in any normal circumstance, would never share a ring with him unless a title was on the line. They are not there for inspiration or novelty. They are there to hit him, hurt him, push him, bully him, and condition his reactions under real heavyweight pressure. If their power can be felt day after day, then the shock of Joshua's punches on fight night may be just slightly less paralyzing. That is the philosophy. And while the heavyweights benefit mainly from massive paydays, the benefit Jake extracts is far more valuable. These rounds are not for confidence, they are for survival training. Tyrone Woodley, one of Jake's earliest rivals, offers a surprising assessment. He claims Jake is faster than Francis Ngannou and that the speed gives him a crucial edge. Ngannou's power is monstrous, but it arrives like thunder, devastating but slow to unfold. Jake's punches snap sharply, unexpectedly, and with enough weight to cause problems for those who underestimate him. Woodley sees a path where Jake endures, moves, survives the early rounds, and forces Joshua into a longer, more tactical fight. Not because Jake is the better boxer, but because endurance, rhythm, and belief can stretch an impossible matchup into a competitive one. His theory is not universally accepted, but it is not dismissed as easily as it would have been just a year ago. Others, like Luke Thomas, remind the world of reality. Joshua is not merely big. He is experienced, structured, disciplined, and dangerous in ways Jake has never encountered. He knows when to explode, when to control distance, when to suffocate opponents with pressure, and when to remove all uncertainty with a single combination. Joshua's danger is not just his size, it is his mind, his rhythm, his mastery of the heavyweight language. For Jake, stepping into the ring with him is stepping into another universe. Behind the scenes, powerful figures like Frank Smith reveal how shockingly easy it was to make this fight. No hesitation from promoters. No hesitation from Joshua. No hesitation from Jake's team. When tens of millions are offered for a matchup that electrifies the sports world, the business decision is simple. Critics can talk. Purists can protest. Legacies can be debated. But when an athlete is offered a fortune to face a challenge that generates massive interest, the negotiation becomes almost effortless. Joshua accepted instantly. Jake accepted instantly. And the world reacted exactly as expected, with disbelief, excitement, and controversy. But doubts linger. Figures like Paulie Malignaggi suggest the fight may never happen. calling it a publicity storm designed to dominate headlines. He warns that boxing has seen this tactic many times, where hype is created, audiences are hooked, and then the rug is pulled away before the fight materializes. He cites scheduling conflicts, commissions, and the sheer danger of the matchup as reasons the bout might dissolve before fight night arrives. And yet, even he admits that if the fight truly happens, there is only one realistic ending: Joshua by stoppage. It is the logical outcome, the safe prediction, the one almost everyone expects. Still, Wade Plemons uncovers what he believes is Jake's hidden strategy, preparing not for victory but for survival. Jake is rotating through heavyweights like a man determined to feel every version of the danger Joshua presents. Pressure fighters, counter punchers, tall movers, power punchers, rough brawlers. He is building a library of heavyweight experiences so that on fight night, nothing feels new. Wade also pushes back on rumors that Jake is not taking the fight seriously, arguing instead that these sparring sessions prove an unprecedented level of dedication. This is the story that makes the boxing world pause. A young fighter transforming himself, pushing far beyond expectations, stepping into a ring where the danger is real and the consequences permanent. A giant returning from defeat, hungry for activity and opportunity, embracing a matchup that blends spectacle with risk. A sport that thrives on chaos, controversy, ambition, and the possibility, however small, that something impossible might happen. Whether this fight becomes a historic upset or a brutal reminder of reality, one thing is certain. Both men are walking into something larger than a pay-per-view. They are walking into a moment that defines careers, challenges identities, and forces the world to watch. If you enjoyed this deep dive breakdown and want more dramatic fight narratives like this, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a story. And tell us in the comments,